quite often, we use scales all the time, though they are no more than kind of like glorified number lines. Probably the main place that you use a scale is, Grace, besides I'm not necessarily talking about stepping on a weighing scale, even though that's what most of us think. Scales are also, I mean, and that is certainly one of them. You know, you're stepping on that scale there, and it's got this little readout thing, and right in there is the little numbers that you see. But that's not necessarily the most. Where is a place? What probably do you use more that's actually a scale? Grace?
Thermometer?
Even more than a thermometer, and a thermometer is another one. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Michael?
A speedometer.
A speedometer, even more than a speedometer, maybe. Well, your parents probably use a speedometer more. When I'm talking about you in math class, you used the scale on yesterday's assignment. Probably twice, maybe more than that. Jacob? Exactly. Your ruler is a scale. Matter of fact, architects don't really use the word ruler, they use an architect's scale. I mean, it is nothing more than a scale. One side is split into inches, the other side is split into centimeters. Okay. The first thing you have to do when you see a scale, whether it be a ruler, a bathroom scale, a speedometer, or a thermometer, let's do one of those. Let's draw this nice little thermometer here. 0, 10, 20, 30. What's the first thing you want to do when you look at any scale? Calvin?
To look at its measurements.
Exactly. You need to figure out what each notch means. Figure out the increments, what they stand for. Because sometimes increments, anybody know how to spell increments? Increments. I don't know if that's an I, is it? Increments? Sometimes I just hear it. I'll just write it like that. Increments. Increments. In other words, if you look at the scale that I have here, okay, 0, 10, 20, 30, you need to know what each little notch is. What is each one of those notches? Since it only splits 0 and 10 in half, if I said, okay, the temperature went up to here, how much is that here?
5 degrees.
Right, because it's split into the scale